Over 60? 5 worst habits you should never have, and 3 you must start daily. A doctor's warning about 5 daily habits can be a stark wake-up call. One might be fogging your memory, another secretly wrecking your heart, and a third could be pushing loved ones away. These aren't rare mistakes. They are the 5 worst habits anyone over 60 can have. By swapping them for 3 simple rituals, you don't just dodge a bullet. You reclaim your next decade. Habit number 1 to drop: skimping on sleep. It's a common boast. Sleep is for wimps. 5 hours a night, max. Soon, glucose numbers start bouncing, and a neighbor's name vanishes mid-sentence. This isn't just a story. It's a biological reality. Research confirms that adults over 50 sleeping 5 hours or less have a much higher risk of developing chronic diseases. The idea that we need less sleep as we age is a dangerous myth. Here's why. During deep sleep, the brain activates the lymphatic system. Think of it as a nightly cleaning crew for your brain, clearing out waste like the protein beta amyloid. When you skimp on sleep, this protein builds up. It's the same protein found in the brains of people with Alzheimer's. In fact, sleeping 6 hours or less in your 50s and 60s is linked to a 30% greater dementia risk later in life. Poor sleep also weakens your immune system, disrupts blood pressure, and hurts memory and mood. 7 to 8 hours isn't luxury. It's non-negotiable maintenance. If you're waking up tired, it's time to treat sleep as a serious health priority. Habit number 2 to drop: playing pharmacist. It's tempting to play pharmacist, skipping a water pill before a road trip or a blood pressure pill when feeling fine. This might seem like common sense, but it can land you in the ER with a racing heart. After 60, our bodies don't process medications the same way. Our kidneys and liver, the body's filtering systems, change with age. Think of them like a drainage system. In your youth, the drain is wide open, but after 60, it narrows. The flow slows, so medications linger longer in your system. A dose that was perfect at 50 might be too high at 65, increasing side effects. Missing even one crucial dose for blood pressure or diabetes isn't a small lapse. It can cause a condition to flare up, leading to serious complications. Use a pill box, a phone alarm, or ask for blister packs. Don't play pharmacist with your health. Managing medications is a challenge. What's one trick you use to stay on track with your prescriptions? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Your tip might be the one that helps someone else avoid a crisis. Habit number 3 to drop: the bottomless nightcap. One glass of wine with dinner often turns into just another splash. The retirement logic is simple. No commute. So what's the harm? Here's the problem. An older liver metabolizes alcohol differently. As we age, our bodies hold less water. Think of it like pouring alcohol into a half-full pitcher of water instead of full one. The result is a much stronger, more concentrated drink. That's what happens in your bloodstream. The same amount of alcohol has a stronger, more toxic effect than it did years ago. It also directly sabotages sleep. A drink might make you feel drowsy, but it disrupts restorative sleep later in the night, causing frequent awakenings. This can make snoring worse and strain the most important relationships in your life. The guideline is clear. If you drink, cap it at 1 and have it at least 3 hours before bedtime. Your liver, your sleep, and your relationships will thank you. We've covered 3 of the 5 worst habits. Are you starting to see a pattern in how these seemingly small choices can have huge consequences after 60? Habit number 4 to drop: couch glue. It can start innocently. Achy shoulders lead to more time on the couch. Soon, hips creak and thigh muscles feel like they've retired early. This is a real condition called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle and strength. Think of muscle mass as a savings account for your physical independence. After age 30, your body makes small, automatic withdrawals, and that rate accelerates after 60. Sarcopenia isn't just about weakness. It's a major risk factor for falls, fractures, and losing independence. When we're inactive, we stop making deposits while the automatic withdrawals get bigger. Eventually, the account runs low. The fix isn't fanaticism, it's consistency. A brisk walk, water aerobics, or Tai Chi provides a steady work that tells your muscles, I still need you. Habit number 5 to drop: one-way conversations with the TV. When friends move away and social circles shrink, the television can become the loudest friend. Days blend, and worries loop in your head. This is social isolation, a serious health risk linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, a weakened immune system, and cognitive decline. In fact, studies show prolonged loneliness can increase dementia risk by as much as 20%. Think of it as a car alarm that's stuck on. That constant low-level stress wears down your body's defenses and causes inflammation, like rust forming from the inside out. It can even double the odds of rehospitalization after an illness. The fix isn't just being around people, it's purposeful contact. Volunteer at the library, join a community choir, or sign up for an Italian class where strangers become friends. How many of those 5 habits still rent space in your house? Drop the count in the comments. And if you're finding this useful, a quick tap on the like button really helps the channel. Habit number 1 to start: morning motion. The first change is the simplest. Before the coffee is brewed or you scroll the news, move for just 10 minutes. It's like warming up a car engine on a cold morning. March in place while the kettle heats. Do slow shoulder rolls to ease stiffness. Try counter-holding lunges to activate muscles and balance. This small investment is critical for preventing falls, a major threat to independence. Often, 10 minutes grows to 20, because once your body remembers how good movement feels, it asks for more. Habit number 2 to start: learn one new thing weekly. Learn something new every week. Crack open a language app or challenge a friend to a new board game. This builds cognitive reserve. Think of it as a retirement portfolio for your brain. Learning new skills is like diversifying your assets, strengthening brain connections through neuroplasticity. This makes the brain more resilient. So if one area is affected by age, you have other strong pathways to rely on. The key is to challenge your brain. You aren't just passing time, you're investing in your future cognitive health. Habit number 3 to start: downshift ritual for sleep. Finally, create a downshift ritual for sleep. At 9 p.m., turn off the TV, dim the lights, and put screens away. Sit quietly and practice a simple breathing exercise. In through the nose for 4, and a long, slow exhale for 6. This isn't fluff. It's a biological gear shift. Your nervous system is in drive all day. That long exhale shifts it into park position. It stimulates the vagus nerve, slowing your heart rate and decreasing stress hormones. It tells your body it's safe to power down. Paired with a cool, dark room and a consistent bedtime, this ritual helps sleep arrive on time. Which of these 3 simple rituals feels the most achievable for you to start tomorrow? Let us know in the comments. Here is my 15-minute formula. 10 minutes of motion in the morning, 20 minutes of learning something new a few times a week, and 3 minutes of focused breathing at night. That's it. Barely a blip in the day. The potential results? Blood pressure drops. You fit into jeans that have been in the back of the closet. Your calendar gets crowded with coffee dates, not doctor visits. You survived recessions, layoffs, and teenagers. Swapping 5 saboteurs for 3 life-giving rituals is just the next chapter in a life well lived. If this video made you think, I could try that, tap the like button. Share this with a friend who says, I'm too set in my ways, because it's never too late. Then, for yourself, just pick one habit to try tomorrow. For more on thriving in your next decade, check out our Elderly Wisdom After 70 playlist. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our next video.